Have you ever read something or heard someone talk on the internet and not known what a word was? You then looked up the word and found out that the definition of the word was very simple and something you knew before. The only difference was that the person who used the word used an overly complicated, obscure, or long word instead of using a more easily understood alternative. These words are what I like to call hoity-toity words. Hoity-toity itself means assuming airs, pretentious, haughty. Hoity-toity kind of sounds like high and mighty, so that's an easy way of remembering it. These are my top 10 hoity-toity words, in no particular order. Number 1. Eschew. Eschew means to abstain or keep away from, shun, avoid. Why not just use avoid? To sound smarter? To feel superior to other people who don't know what you're talking about? Number 2. Irregardless. Irregardless is a non-standard adverb that literally means regardless. Why add the extra syllable and 2 extra letters? It's annoying to write, type, or say. Let's save energy by cutting the filler and just say regardless. Number 3. Sea change. Sea change is a weird 2-word expression I see from time to time. What does it mean? A change in the sea? Is it like an oil change, but with seas instead of oil? Sea change means a striking change, as in appearance, often for the better. Any major transformation or alteration. Sea change. Say it out loud. It doesn't even sound cool or logical. Sea change. Why not use transformation or even paradigm shift? Number 4. Whilst. Whilst is a chiefly British conjunction that means while, but it has slowly crept into American English as well. What is the point? It means while but uses one more letter and it's harder to say as well. To say whilst, you need to say while first. So what's the point of saying the S and the T if it is more economical to just say while? It blows my mind. Why do we use it? Because it's more fanciful? Number 5. Putative. Putative sounds like something a lawyer would use to sound smarter. Your Honor, on January the 14th, 2018, the putative cat had a cheeseburger. Putative means commonly regarded as such, reputed, supposed. There are 2 perfectly good synonyms right there. Let's just use reputed or supposed. Number 6. Prognosticate. What does prognosticate mean? It sounds like prognosis, a prediction a doctor makes about the probable course and outcome of a disease, especially of the chances of recovery. But prognosticate and prognosis are in fact 2 different words from different roots. Prognosticate just means to forecast or predict something future from present indications or signs. Prophecy. So why not just use predict or prophecy? Prognosticate has 4 syllables and 13 letters. Predict only has 2 syllables and 7 letters. So not only is prognosticate unnecessarily long to say, but unnecessarily long to write or type. Number 7. Quotidian. I'm not saying all the words on my list are commonly used words, but I did not specifically search for these words either. For example, I didn't use a thesaurus to find the most obscure synonyms for common words. I actually read or heard these words at some point on the internet, in written language, articles, or videos. Quotidian. Sounds very fancy, doesn't it? 4 syllables and 9 letters. It must mean something very fanciful and complex. Nope. Quite the opposite, in fact. Quotidian means daily, usual, or customary, everyday, ordinary, or commonplace. Another unnecessarily long alternative. Number 8, canard. Canard. It sounds familiar because it usually means a duck intended or used for food, but that was not the way I read or heard this word. Whoever used this word used it to mean a false or baseless, usually derogatory story, report, or rumor, also known as fake news or false rumors or good old-fashioned BS. I guess canard isn't that bad of a word when used for this definition. It only has 2 syllables and 6 letters. Number 9. Jingo. A jingo is a person who professes his or her patriotism loudly and excessively, favoring vigilant preparedness for war and an aggressive foreign policy. Jingos are basically extremely violent patriots who want to go to war all the time. Usually this word refers to Americans because we have a long history of war. Usually these hoity-toity words make you sound smarter, but jingo has the opposite effect. Jingo sounds like dingo, which is a kind of dog that is native to Australia. Extreme patriot sounds better, even though it has a lot more syllables and letters. In the end, whatever word or words most effectively communicate an idea is, in my opinion, the best choice. Number 10. Banal. Banal means devoid of freshness or originality. Hackneyed. Trite. I guess it means unoriginal. It's a very strange word because what do you see when you look at the word banal? You see anal. So you might be tempted to say banal. Thank you for joining me on my quest to crush hoity-toity words before we all can't understand each other. Have a great day.